Check. Yes. 2021 Do Better Fest. Big ups to Joey Z and Big Fake and all my nerdcore homies and my old indie rap heads that stuck around, hanging out in this scene with no training wheels. I'm ready to do better at rapping than most people. Yo, see me around, think you ask how I'm living. I'll say I got a crib but no wife and no children. I don't play the villain, you can catch me building. I ain't run of the mill cause I ain't running for the million. That's what the teacher taught me, it's true, and I'll do what I can just to not be like you. But then again, that is something I could not possibly do, because you talk a lot of shit, what I say often is true. You don't hold mics right there, you yell at the sound man. Your words ain't lifelike, you don't tell it profound, man. We had a vibe going, now you're bringing it down, man. Get on your high horse and ride it out of this town, man. Fuck with it, better than that. But you speaking cliches to get ahead of the pack. Well, excuse me for thinking it's whack, but that shit's so out of touch it once Leviticus back. And if you're up in this place with a smile on your face, that's a hell yeah. And if you're at your home listening all alone, that's a hell yeah. And if you love hip-hop but not the cops, that's a hell yeah. Cause I love hip-hop, but not the cops. Hell yeah. Drink bourbon at a show, but only if I'm out of dro. Saw your act, it's kinda cool. What I heard about it blows. You're searching for the dough. It hurts to let you know that you can't buy love, a purpose or a flow. I'm not better than you, I'm just better at rap, because I wrote for all those years that you could never get back. I hit the road with my peers, so well I never made stacks. I can't imagine how my life would be better intact. Check the attack, you could never react, cause I'm level what the fuck with veteran stats. Actually, I'm even better than that, so if you need medical attention, it better be stat. I'm not saying that I'm the best there is, but most folks can tell the grown men from the kids. You think you're the nicest, best in the biz? Well then I'll put you on blast with the test and a quiz. And if you're up in this place, smile on your face, that's a hell yeah. And if you're at your home listening all alone, say hell yeah. Or give it to me in the chat right there. If you love hip-hop but not the cops, that's a hell yeah. And give me a 1312 in that chat. Hell yeah. Check it out. You ought to be taking a task when you walk with no skill. You already got me asking if you're popping those pills. Your friends are inconsiderate, not just a little bit. When you ask does it knock, and they're like so ill. Talking about the rap life, you know you don't live it. You can't riggedy rock a rap right in your gimmicks, no gimmicks. Stop, let me finish. Pops, eat your spinach. I'm doing what I can just to take it to the limit. To the limit, let's do this. I'm rugged and ruthless, not stuck in Massachusetts, I gotta keep it level-headed, feelings encrypted. Three-headed dogs couldn't get it, it's all gin makes a man mean. I drink it with juice out of a canteen. My fam seen shit you'll have to wait to imagine. And I would've seen it, but I was making it happen. And if you're up in this place with a smile on your face, that's a hell yeah. And if you're at your home listening all alone, say hell yeah. And if you love hip-hop but fuck every single cop, give me a hell yeah. Cause I love hip-hop and every fucking cop. Just kidding. That's not true. I love exactly 0 cops.
What do you say, man? Jesus Christ, is that cruel? Does he have to get that low for laughs, man? What's the point? That's really bad taste.
Check. Yes. Who loves rap?
The point is the suppression of
MessiahCarey. You can shorten it up.
Now, Dick.
And it goes, MC, I stay ferocious, just as a part of these daily motions. Quaff these tasty potions, place these notions where we make the opus, They say Shane's the dopest, when his brain just opens. You can't take the focus on a higher plane. You only make the motions. You'll be feeling all the ripples in the lakes and oceans. If we don't like the way it's going, shake the moment. The moment put us in our place, atonement. They had kids in cages, most didn't know it. There's still kids in cages. Ain't you glad you voted? How do you treat something when you don't own it? Understand the components, learn to grow, stay devoted, hoping it gets better. But I reap and sow it, cause you gotta do more than just hope it. Do better. MessiahCarey does better. Do better. Bill Beats does better. Do better. You too. Rest in peace to the Grim Reaper. The grave couldn't hold me. That's your signal to dig deeper. Jump directly into the ether. Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get them seizures? Not a single bit weaker. I jump out the earth, rip the tail for the crypt keeper. I hope you got some big speakers, cause I'm here until the gatekeeper strip me of my visa. A real piece of work. Up next on the menu is a seasoned jerk that will step into your venue and seize your turf. Like, tell the engineer, shut it down, please disperse. What's up with that? I'm on trees like a lumberjack, and if you don't be loving rap, I fuck with none of that. Suffering succotash, I got fucks to suck on tap. Do better. Yeah. Jared Sparks does better. Do better. MessiahCarey does better. Bill Beats on the production here, y'all. Shit's fucking right. Yo, if y'all are familiar with Cloth and Pop, you may have heard this song already, or you may be about to hear it later, but here it is. Joel Osteen ran a scheme to stockpile tax-free revenue. Give me all your money now, and the Lord will shelter you. Then when the sky would open, and the rain came pouring down, he locked himself inside his church and left them all to drown. And he called that religion. He called that religion. Called that religion. But what if there's no hell when he dies? In Rome they say the word of God dwells in the human mouth. They built up a golden city from other people's wealth. Let men out to all the world, said let the children come. And they forced themselves upon them, the filthy fucking scum. And they call that religion. Oh, they call that religion. Well, they call that religion. But what if there's no hell when they die? They call that religion. Call that religion. generations born in chains, their babies raised as slaves. Human life falsified, advertised as property. And they say God bless America, the land where all are free. And I call that religion. I call that religion. Call that religion. But what if there's no how when they die? If anybody knows what this is a reference to, throw that shit in the chat, because this one's a little bit more obscure, you know. I don't know, whatever. I was a nerd before it was cool, you know. Well, are you ready to pick up arms? Are you ready to move your feet? Let's think outside a box, cut a dream, state line order, cuckoo, turn it up and ship me out of this world. You will see him there, in a private way, with a calm despair, and not a thing to say. Oh, any old thing will do. Any old thing will do. Better weird than dead. 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 Did you reach that higher plane? Or did it just drive you insane? Sit around and complain, thinking it's a game, it's the same everywhere, it's the same. Don't fool yourself, it's the same. Said it's the same everywhere, it's the same. The architect of a higher call is here to raise us all. He knows you're a cynic who thinks it's all a gimmick, but doesn't have a minute to crawl. Oh, any old thing will do. Any old thing will do. Better weird than dead. 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 Song's off my album called Odd Man Hypothesis. It's one of the best albums I ever made. In my filthy, fucking, wretched time on this ball of unforgiving dirt. So if you check it out, that'd mean a lot. I'm the last in a long line of jesters, playing songs for incestuous kings. Our fates will unwittingly fester and burn through the fabric we cling. This victory tastes so indifferent, and karma acts as fast as it can. But on the day I decided to listen, it quickly drafted my plan, and it's a plan I should read. There's no one to tell us when we gotta be zealous and when to run. There's no one to tell us when we gotta be jealous of what we get done. Sure, I grew up with a few of those jackals. You'd be wise to avoid if you can, but I could never understand true evil or get into the soul of a man or any gender at all. I'm the odd man out, so hope for the best. I will not fade out when the toll is assessed. I'm the odd man out, you know I'm obsessed, holding my breath with a hole in my chest. Cause everyone's important when there's nobody left. The odd man is crucial when there's nobody left. It's only a hypothesis. It's only a hypothesis. It's only a hypothesis. For now. Hey yo, I could dig deep and dig deeper still, and never understand how I get my fill. Paper suit, baby, dressed to kill. Nukes in the basement, let's get ill like contamination or cancer patients. All you gotta know is there's no family waiting. I know what I'm facing, hands are shaking. Shake my hand like it's the hand of Satan. Yeah, it is. I'm the odd man out, hope for the best. I will not fade out when the toll is assessed. I'm the odd man out, you know I'm obsessed, holding my breath with the hole in my It's my last track. This is called Fisticuffs and Wrist Cuts. Thanks for coming along. MessiahCarey. Yo. Hey yo, make that a ridiculous speech that is quick to compete, impeach, and breach the predeterminate reach. Pop, I don't preach, then I'm in trouble. Find the harmonics, push them into the double, then huzzah. Nothing left to do except wrestle through. Order a pestle fools. Find the best nest to ingest the view. Cause time plays tricks to get the best of you. Sorrow, toil, forgetfulness, and famine. Followers, stay loyal, better with commandments. But on this earth, understand this, you only get by from what you have a hand in. So you better be ready to see the enemy's extremities could never be remedied. Don't get ahead of me, just let it be caught up in its own energy. Steadily, headily, and readily react. The moment's gone, you ain't getting it back. Went from hot to cold, so the metal would crack. With its big sky, claws and teeth, we get by. Yeah, we all eat, run around like it just never stops. Best to think it better not, cause we can skip, hop, risk loss. Don't worry about the pish posh. And if we get lost, then we can just stop. Bring it back and get mixed up. Slip dust, something silly in the sip cup. Waving on fisticuffs and wrist cuffs. Look at us like you missed us. Then video the clock as we kick dust and shake the ground that you're standing on. Take what you want, believe a man is on. It ain't my grave that you're dancing on. What's a major heist if you plan it wrong? You wanna sneak in tonight and plant a bomb? But nothing really matters if our pants are on, huh? What? I don't know, just saying. I don't go to the movies, I don't know what's playing. My crew's on the move as we cruise over pavement. Don't let you the club, so we'll prove it in the basements. And that's a sad fact. It's been here for years, don't call it a flashback. Many of my peers don't wanna be lab rats, but I guess that's that. And if you know how it all works out for you, what's the incentive then to see it through? What God would ever do that to us? What goddesses would ever do that to us? And if you know how it all works out for you, what's the incentive then to see it through? It's only man who does that to us. It's mostly men who ever do that to us. And I don't think about it all the time, but I think about it every day. The only thing I ask from you is that you think about what it is that you want and you have to do. I'm not saying I'm the best at life, but I don't even know what the test is like. And I don't think about it all the time, I think about it every day. And if you know how it all works out for you, what's the incentive then to see it through? What God would ever do that to us? What goddesses would ever do that to us? And if you know how it all works out for you, what's the incentive then to see it through? It's only man who does that to us. It's mostly men who ever do that to us. And I don't think about it all the time, but I think about it every day. I don't think about it all the time, but I think about it every day. Thank you for coming through. My name is MessiahCarey. My friends call me Shane. You can call me MessiahCarey.